Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. And they've got one player out of the lineup due to injury.
It's tough enough to win in this league when you're at full strength. Missing a cornerstone player makes it that much harder.
So with Nash sitting on the bench, here's the five for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Robertson. Garnett is out there with Nowitzki. And it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Leonard in at the three. And for the Rockets, Kawhi Leonard is out there with James. Then it's Olajuwon. Then there's West. And it's Drexler in at the two. You know, with all the talent in these two backcourts, Doris, this should be a very exciting matchup.
And you know, Kev, it feels like we could say that for most matchups these days, right? The league is so heavily laden with talent at the guard position. I feel spoiled.
So the Rockets win the tip. To the middle. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Incredible wingspan, unbelievable hands. The alley-oop is easy.
A three from Leonard. It's rebounded by Houston.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
And the Rockets hiring a coach, Udoka, brought a lot of optimism, it seemed, to the fan base.
Yeah, Houston has had a rough go in recent years. And Udoka took the Celtics to the NBA Finals in his long season as head coach. They're not expecting that kind of success right away, but they're hopeful he can turn things in the right direction.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Leonard looking around. Down low. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And here's Robertson outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And generally, Robertson's a guy that likes to play. Free throw line and below, but here's a time where he steps out and launches from beyond.
They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Drexler.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And yes, it's good. Garnett's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, you've seen Kawhi evolve as a facilitator over the last several years. Love to see him setting up his teammates.
Here's Drexler, and finished off by Drexler.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agreed, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space. Nowitzki for three. Another three for Dallas.
Well, Nowitzki, a threat to score as soon as he catches the ball. Impeccable form and impeccable quickness on the shot.
And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. A nice shot by Irving.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Leonard against Nowitzki. West outside. Takes the three. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Garnett. Tatum comes in for Leonard. Doncic is checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Robertson. Pass to Nowitzki. Back to Nowitzki. Some nice passing here by Dallas. The pass to Brunson. Nowitzki with it. Just 5 to shoot over Chamberlain. Nowitzki's shot is no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Doncic with the steal. Three-pointer. That's good from Nowitzki on the assist by Tatum. Nowitzki's got 6.
Good luck trying to contest Dirk from that spot. He does not get flustered by defense when he's shooting beyond the arc.
No good from Price. Left side, Tatum. Another three for Dallas.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back to the action in just a minute. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
We've got Chamberlain, Harden out there with West. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's James in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years, but it's amazing how the game has evolved.
And the basket by West.
Well, it's Harden continuing to evolve as a playmaker. This guy, including his teammates, making them feel good.
Tatum on the wing. The Rockets pull it in.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Team foul. In for the Mavericks, number 11, Kyrie.
Tries a three off the inbound. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And part of the show tonight, Doris, Kyrie Irving's phenomenal handle.
Hey, Kevin, if you ask any NBA player who their favorite to watch is, many will come up with the name Kyrie Irving. It's the ability to have that elite handle, the footwork, the creativity, the ability to shoot a jumper, the pull-up, the lay-in. This guy is absolutely amazing.
Harden kicks it to West. Shoots over Brunson. Here's Chamberlain, and he goes in for the dunk.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Here's Tatum. Tatum using his size inside.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
One of your keys defensively is do your work early and push him out of his comfort zone.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And the basket by West.
And that's what you get when you combine the range and just his overall confidence. Mr. Outside.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Irving's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Mavericks. And Houston calls their first time out of the game. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Leonard. .55 seconds left here in the second. Price, the pass to Drexler. Now the dish to McGrady. Kicks it out to Drexler. That three off the mark. Mavericks leading by 11. Here's Tatum. Oh, Jason Tatum finishes with authority.
Oh, my goodness. Jason Tatum, you've got to be kidding me. How pretty was that?
Here's Price. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Dallas moving the ball around. Nowitzki for 3. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Drexler inside for 3. Price. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Dallas. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It feels good to see him go.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
So with Nash sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Robertson is out there with Irving. Then it's Garnett. And it's Nowitzki in at the power forward. Well, Doris, some question, as you know, the move that Dallas made last season acquiring Kyrie Irving. They gave up a lot for sure.
Boy, they sure did, Kevin, and it was a high-risk move that obviously fell flat. For this organization, it has been trying to get the right mix around Luka Doncic. That is the key for them to succeed.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Luka Doncic is a master of one-on-one isolation scoring. Coach Jason Kidd said he knows how to use his body and angles. Sometimes as a coach you want to run all these plays, but at the end of the day, it's about getting him the ball with enough time to be creative. Kevin?
That's right, David. Letting him cook. Thanks to the report. And stolen by Olajuwon. And here's West from the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Garnett with it, picked up by Olajuwon. Pass to Nowitzki. Now Leonard. Back to Nowitzki. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Fires the 3. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And Ime Udoka wants a timeout. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
Mavericks will go for a different look here. Nowitzki's checked in for Garnett. Tatum comes in for Leonard. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Robertson. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Passes it to Johnson. From the arc. Here's Chamberlain. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Well, this is the basis of James Harden's game, right? That three-point accuracy opens up every other aspect of the floor and his scoring ability.
Fires the three, and Nowitzki gets it to go down on the assist by Tatum. Nowitzki's got 5 points now in the quarter. The deep three from Harden. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Nowitzki finds Nowitzki. Some nice passing here by Dallas. The three ball from Doncic.
Well, this is what makes Luka so special. He's so unpredictable.
Now Brunson. Still yet to score. Here's Doncic. Nowitzki right side. Dishes to Tatum. Over in the corner, Doncic. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Nowitzki for three, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Mavericks lead by 15. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Drexler is out there with Chamberlain. Then it's Harden. Then it's Goodrich. And it's Elijah Wan in its center. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Pass to Nowitzki. He kicks to Leonard. From deep, Robertson. That's good. And it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Doncic. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. Moses Malone. He's checked in for Houston. James comes in for James Harden. The Mavericks also with a sub. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Luka Doncic. Got that one up quick. Nowitzki's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Rockets trail by 15. Drexler with the ball. Picked up by Nowitzki. And here's Malone outside. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
West is checked in for Houston. Garnett with the steal. And Clyde Drexler gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Houston making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. And Nowitzki has it in the corner. His three-pointers off the mark.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Allen comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Derek Harper has subbed in for Irving. Harper dishes to Robertson. From downtown. The shot that time, not on target.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad
And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult, it is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. And he makes all three. Mavericks leading by 15.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Mavericks.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kyrie Irving.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Goodrich, he's checked in for Leonard. Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And stolen by Malone. Got a piece of it. Here's Baylor. Good on the three-point shot.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Stolen by Magic. And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Three-pointer. James cooking from deep.
This is why LeBron's so tricky to defend. Yes, he has the strength to go inside and finish, but he's also got such touch from behind the arc.
And it's in there. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Fast break, Dallas. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Wasted no time on that one.
Wow. The obsessive quest for perfection. Wes truly believes every shot he takes is going in. And I tell you what, on a night like this, he may be right.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
And Garnett with the slam.
And though we often talk about Harper's scoring, he's just as adept at setting up his teammates.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. The kick out to Harper. The three. Misses there. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. It looked like you were in an extra crispy special kind of zone tonight. How did you do it?
Man, well, the beauty is in the process. It's in the preparation. You know, before I get here, I'm trying to get locked in mentally. Just trying to come out here and put on a good performance, lead my team, do the best job I can. That's all I'm trying to do.
It was all on display tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you.